Hey, it's late night madness. Number 5, I think. But this is the madness, so what numbers really matter anyway? Um, Vash, you had an interesting interaction tonight on the internet. And considering all the other people who have had very interesting interactions, such as, Mr. Medicare being banned from 3 platforms. Um, he got
Well,
one
actually, he has
back,
he has
but
his YouTube back.
he does. He got it back. That is
Yeah.
true. But it was still taken, was it not? Um, I don't know. Is it okay to talk about interviews that went south, that went bad, like the
Up,
one on my show, on the one on my
apparently
channel?
not. Like, all right. So they were saying, oh well, we want you to come in with a political deal, you know. And I was like, all right, like, yeah, sure. I'll give you like whenever I was trying to interview about Patrick Little, you know. And they were like, well, all right, we want you to say the full story. They didn't even let me fucking. As soon as I said the word Jew, Clyde decides to mute me 3 times and act like it
Wait,
was some sort of error.
well, wait a minute though. Is Jew a bad word?
But clearly it is. I
No,
mean,
do Jewish people consider themselves Jews? Yes or no?
I do believe that is yes, sir. Yes,
My
it is.
brother-in-law says it's yes, so I'm going with my brother-in-law on this one.
What do I know? I'm an asshole.
but yeah,
Fair enough.
Is your
I was
brother Irish?
literally.
No, my brother-in-law is not Irish. He's a fucking prick. There's a
Okay,
I like
difference.
him
I was
already.
on there. I was on there for 3 minutes, and then Direwolf goes, once you get a coherent story, and then proceeds to say that later, after the fact, not noticing that, it's on stream, motherfucker. I see what you're doing. Um, but yeah, he was like, oh, well, come back whenever you have a coherent story. And it's like, okay, so another news area isn't coherent? Like, I don't quite understand. Not only was I muted 3 to 4 times by his co-host, but then he goes, oh yeah, I was just gonna mute you to do this. Dude, you guys had me on a server mute. I left the server. Fuck off. Like, don't try and sit there and backpedal all because I decided to get mad over you getting so sensitive as to you can't even hear the word Jew. Oh my goodness, that is such a horrible word.
You know what is really horrible about that whole thing is that we were the ones that were called Jew lovers, and the fact that he thought we weren't supporting the white cause. So we
Yeah.
were on the right side of the argument, and they still shut you down. That's an issue. That's a fucking problem in society. It really is. And it's bullshit. People need to grow the fuck up.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is Clyde was,
Clyde's
and
Canadian.
the other thing is it's the regressive libertarianism and all this other shit, and
Wait a minute. No. Fuck you. No, I'm stopping you at regressive
regressive
libertarianism.
liberalism, and that he's a no snowflake zone. But you can't fucking say a story about a senator whose slogan was "I name the Jew." I can't say that, but you guys are saying that you're a no snowflake zone, Dyer. I thought
Is
that you were a no
it?
snowflake zone.
No. Wait a minute. I need to know this. Is it a libertarian zone or a liberalism zone?
Oh, he says regressive liberalism or something. I don't know.
Well, he's no ally. He's no ally of mine.
You know
But I
what you
mean,
should have done?
it's like with me, it's like I'm looking at his streams and oh, I said the word Jew. And then Clyde apparently goes, excuse me? What did he say? One more time? And while I'm trying to repeat myself, he decides to mute me a few times.
Well, no, Vash, I would like to make a public service announcement. Jews do exist, people. There are Jewish people. They live all over North America, all over Europe, all over the world, and especially in Israel. Jewish people exist. They are called Jews. Now, you have learned something. The more you know.
You want to know something else? Some Jews cook some damn good food.
Well, they bless it first, so it makes it all better.
Hey, I don't give a rat's ass.
How do you feel about being displayed as a non-coherent media platform for news?
I'm a non-coherent media platform. Okay, I literally take the news that they spit at us and I interpret it myself along with a very large panel. Very diverse, mind you. Very opposing opinions. I think I look at it far better than even Fox News. So I'm an incoherent media platform. Go fuck yourself.
Wait.
Yeah, I mean...
Okay, hold on just a second. How are you an incoherent platform, and when did this come about? Because I didn't watch the whole stream because I got booted out yesterday.
What, Direwolves?
No, Mads, and I couldn't get
I
back
was trying to tell a story about like what was happening with Direwolves.
No, how did Mad get labeled an incoherent platform?
Oh, because I was trying to relay whenever we interviewed Patrick Little.
Yeah.
And I was telling them that story. And apparently, because I said name the Jew, that struck a chord in one of his co-hosts. So he decided to mute me like about 3 times whenever I was trying to explain what else was happening in that story and had the fucking stream. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't consider myself fake news for a simple reason, and that reason is I get my news from the mainstream media mostly. I take my own take from it, and so does the panel. Yeah, do we go off on some crazy jokes and outlandish antics? Absolutely.
Yes, we do.
That's fun. This is YouTube. It's supposed to be fun, people. I don't really understand where this whole fake news outcry really came from, considering fake news has been happening since the 90s. What about that helicopter fucking missing a missile that never really happened? What was that again?
Dyer gets his news from the fucking mainstream news, so he has nothing to bitch about.
There you go. I don't necessarily know who these people are, actually. Direwolf, I've heard of him.
The last stream, like I enjoyed. Okay, Direwolf came up from, if I'm correct, he started out around where the Amazing Atheist was, around that group. Now that's whenever I noticed him, and he was definitely not the level that he was now.
No, he's pretty fucking popular now.
Oh yeah. Oh no, this was back whenever he was in baby digits, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, I was like, you know what? I respect that. You're calling people out and everything else, anti this, anti that, no snowflake zone, all that good stuff. Direwolf, when did you fucking sell out, bro? 10,000 subs, really? You can't have someone relaying a story of how he interviewed somebody and they were deciding to spout out nonsense. You don't think that was a good fucking story, Dyer?
Well, no.
It's not from the news media. It's not from the mainstream news, so I guess you don't fucking want it, huh?
Well, no, and actually, now that this is an issue, I'm gonna clip it out and I'm gonna release it in its
I'm
entirety.
sending it to Vince.
I'm gonna handle it. I'm gonna put a little bit of Tupac music, I think,
Vince
at the
was
intro.
Vince was there
but-
too. Vince was
Oh
there
yeah,
too.
I'm sending it right to Vince, and I hope you don't mind.
No, I'm actually kind of pissed.
Yeah.
You
Good
had
thing.
me on there. You had me fucking wait for, about I don't know, a little over an hour just to fucking go on there for 5 minutes, and you don't even let me say my goddamn story. But you're not censoring me. You're not censoring me, right? Because you had somebody else play it off like I had fucking mic issues and all that shit. Yeah, fuck off, mate.
You know what?
Do you have any
Wait.
mic issues right now?
Nope.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Nope.
No.
Perfectly clear.
Why don't you tell your story? Direwolf wouldn't let you tell your story. Why don't you tell your story now?
Oh, it was about like this fucking channel.
Yeah, I know.
Issues.
Direwolf wouldn't let you tell your story. I'm
He
sending
has
this to
bat
Vince.
issues.
Okay,
Batman?
all I was saying was, all right, the dude comes in. We were already having to wait like 40. Well, how long was it, Mad Lib? About 40, an hour and 30, hour and a half.
No, I think, to be fair, I believe it was about 45 minutes when we
Well,
got
that was
the
on
last.
stream. I'm meaning like off stream too.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're talking about an hour and a half. Yeah.
Yeah, we waited an hour and a half for this dude. I wanted to vent about it. Like, this dude comes up and I'm going, oh, okay, senator for California. All right, cool. Like that's pretty decent. Let's try and hear his views. Let's look at what he's labeled as a as some sort of white white supremacist. You know what? Let's at least let him say something. Oh, I named the Jew. Oh, wait. Oh, by the way, Vincent, Direwolf, Clyde. I named the Jew. I named the Jew. I named the Jew. I named the Jew. Oh, my goodness. I see the nukes. I see the nukes because I just said it so many times,
Well,
But,
Don't
let's
forget
be
about
fair.
MC.
Let's be fair. He came on, right? He rolls on, and I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm doing good, other than my fucking cameraman. If he gets hit in the head one more time, he might have to go to the hospital again. I'm like, well,
No,
maybe
he
you
might
should
die.
wear a helmet. Yeah, he might die. I'm like, well, maybe you should wear a helmet. No, we don't want to look like we're driving the short bus. Ha ha ha. Okay. We broke the. As far as I was concerned, we broke the fucking ice there, and I'm like, okay. So you're running for the Senate in California. What is your platform? I named a Jew. Okay. Can you elaborate? Well, I find a Jew wherever they are in public office and blah blah blah. And like this guy was centered upon that fact. And then MC joined and started talking.
Yep.
And he wigged the fuck out because they were talking about okay, so some soldiers buy t-shirts that have fucking abhorrent messages on them. People are people, and we can create our own t-shirts. Nowadays it's 2018, and at the time it was 2013, so you could still do it then. So people will be people. You can't necessarily attribute all Jewish people to the small fucking battalion or platoon or whatever that had these custom shirts. But he's trying to say they all were attributed to these shirts. MC challenged him on that. He said, "Oh, you're Jewish, aren't you?" MC's like, "No, I'm not." He's like, "Oh, yeah, you are. That's what I do is named a Jew. You're fucking Jewish. You know what? I've had enough of this conversation." Hung up.
Yeah, pretty much.
That kind of sounds screwed up.
And then I was going to proceed to say that this dude was laughed out of Congress. in his seat, but he is still trying to be a relevant figure. And then my idea, what was going on through my head on that was, oh, we're gonna laugh, you know, and we're gonna say like maybe a few comments against that, and then we're gonna go about our business. Say, hey, that was a pretty funny fucking story. I can't believe that happened to you, man. And then just go about. But no, this motherfucker goes, say that again? Say that one more time? One more time. And mutes me proceeds to mute me like 3 to 4 different times.
Yeah, it took about 7 minutes before it was over. And Matt's like, yeah, leave it to the woman to know the time.
Yeah, I thought that was
I was wanting to share that. I was wanting to share that story in hopes that it would gain not only Mad Dodge exposure, but also, what I do as well. It was more of a deal that I was going, all right, well, a story, like a story. All right, I can give you a story, and it's not even an article, and it actually happened. That's pretty fucking valuable in the news world, I think.
And you could prove it. I have the footage up.
But, that wasn't a coherent story, ladies and gentlemen. That wasn't coherent.
No, in the chat saying, all right, so streaming late, Mad. You must have found beer. Yes, sir, I did.
I still think you went to bed.
I did not, sir. I do not do
anyway.
that.
I didn't say urinated in bed. I said wetted. Yeah, you took a cold drink of bread and spilt it.
And Eldritch God says, and what happens if they say, why, yes, I am a Jew indeed. I possess many Jewish and Jew-like qualities.
Oh my God! I can't believe how many times we said the word Jew, ladies and gentlemen, and we haven't gotten muted or fucking. His channel might just collapse in on itself. Oh my God!
No, fuck off! I want some props for keeping on beat on that little fucking poem.
Cryptic,
fuck you.
Did you have to bring that up?
About how the whole world's gonna collapse on it?
Yep.
Oh man, I'm just telling everything. The Clockwork Elves, all of it. It's all real. It's all.
God damn it! Who did that?
No, that was me. But I mean, it's fucked. It really is. Because, like I said, I watched his channel go from being at the bottom to literally rising up to this. And to be honest, I'll be honest, I was actually nervous coming on to his show.
Yeah, Mad, he provides a bit of common sense, a bit of entertainment. It's the people he gets on his streams that you've got to watch. They're all lunatics, if you ask me. Each and every one of them.
Oh, bite me, Batman!
Yeah, I know.
I'm
right?
on his stream, Sharati.
Maybe I should change my name to the Eldritch Jew. I know, right? You know what? Let's do that. Everybody on Twitter, let's rename our names to Jew.
No, I like
the mad libertarian Jew.
No. Yours is the Jew libertarian.
No, I can't do that. No.
Voice.
Oh no.
Hey, voice.
We now have the fucking Irish influence here. How are you doing, brother? I know you don't drink, which is weird because you're in Ireland, and I have an. And I drink more than you. You're slacking, voice of one. You're fucking slacking, and you know it.
Why am I slacking?
Because you don't drink enough. You don't really deserve to be Irish.
That's a stereotype.
Sorry, Batman.
He's stereotyping you.
I know it's terrible when you stereotype people, isn't it?
It is.
You know, I could stereotype him and call him a northerner, but you know.
Hey, okay, I was
called him
born
a
in the
northerner.
South. I was
called him a
born in the
northerner the
South,
other day.
and my surname is Irish, so I could fucking call you a stupid
How do you
Nick
know that?
and get away with it.
How do you know that the founder of your family wasn't trying to escape the law and he lied about his name and it just stuck? He was actually Italian.
Actually, there's a castle in England that I plan on claiming. So
there's quite a few castles in England.
It's
You can't
mine.
any one of them.
I can. One of them's mine.
No,
yes, it is.
They all belong to the National Trust. You can't have them.
I'm already building the fucking trebuchets. Fuck off. Like
trebuchets.
That's I'm on my way. That's how you take a castle, right?
Yeah, and you know how to take out the trebuchet these days. Airstrike.
Hey Batman. Hey Batman, go fuck yourself.
That's terribly impolite of you, Maud. You know, you invite a guest on and then attack him.
He didn't invite nobody.
Yeah, that was like a really witty comeback, that mine, Mad.
Yeah, the American comeback. I apologize.
No, that's like an infant school comeback.
Hell's bells.
They're ringing for you.
Probably. They're ringing for every American.
If anybody cares to want to look at the stream that I'm talking about with Direwolf, you can go into the latest stream that he was in and look at about 53 minutes to 57. And you'll have my full interaction with him.
All right. So, Voice of One. Eldritch God says, we got an Irishman? Oh. What's your position on all the dead babies those nuns murdered? That's an interesting topic. Let's go there. Yeah, fuck you.
I approve completely.
Of course you would.
Yes.
Wait a minute. You agree completely. Mm-hmm. I thought you were a Protestant. Protestant.
Yeah, well, they Catholic babies, weren't they?
Oh, so you just don't want no more fucking papists?
Well, it proves one thing. Never buy steak pie for an Irishman.
I've got a question. What do you think about the Pope sending other people to do his dirty work?
No change there, then.
He has always done it, so what?
About the rape of children and whatnot.
So did John Paul II.
Wait.
I was raised Catholic. They've always done that. They've always delegated the bullshit to the cardinals.
So
they never took the shame themselves.
Hold on. My question there, Shirai, is so now the Pope is sending cardinals out to rape children for him.
God damn it, Batman, don't make me laugh. I think I've already tore my stitches a little.
Oh
dear. Are they internal stitches or outside stitches?
Yes.
They're internal stitches and I'm glued on the outside and I think I tore the glue.
Painful.
Yeah.
Okay, god damn it, Eldritch God. You have a lot to say, brother. Join. Do you want me to throw the link out in the chat? I'm good with that. But yeah, you're a member of my Discord. It's there. But yeah, I'll just throw it out in the chat.
Eldritch God.
Go ahead, guys.
Damn it. No, because apparently the fucking minorities and whatnot are more important to the Pope.
You know, this current Pope is the one who said Catholics should believe in things like the Big Bang Theory and the theory of evolution. I'm done with that, but I'm waiting for the next Pope. He's going to be an atheist.
Actually, I would like to talk about the Big Bang Theory. Why exactly is the Big Bang Theory completely separate from religion? if you think about it, God said, "There shall be light," or whatever, and then there was light. Yeah, let there be light, and then there was light. He said, let there be the heavens and the earth, and then there was the heavens and the earth. That sounds like the Big Bang. That sounds like, and bam, there you have it.
It isn't.
How isn't it?
Is or not?
Wouldn't it be almost like a singularity? You have a single point, it expands, and bam, there's life. You can't determine that's not a independent being. You really can't.
Well,
come on.
Unfortunately, your premise is flawed, Matt, because the first thing you have to do is prove your God exists, and then you have to prove that He was the one who created the universe.
No, you don't.
There are thousands of gods.
No, wait a minute.
There are thousands. No, hang on, Matt. There's thousands of gods that have been worshipped before Christ, right? Meaning that not only have you to prove your God exists, you have to prove He actually made the universe.
No, what you have to prove is that the Big Bang wasn't necessarily a natural reaction, and we don't know what it was.
And the other thing is the Big Bang.
So if the Big Bang is history, then it could be a god. It doesn't matter what god. We don't know what
the other
god.
Thing is
but it could be
Judeo-Christian god.
And bam.
The Judeo-Christian god is basically a conglomeration of lots of other gods that have gone before him.
I think I just read the dumbest thing on earth.
Have you?
Children could be banned from buying energy drinks in England.
What?
That's what I just read on UK News. Following concerns over the impact of energy drinks on children's health, the government has proposed a ban on its sale to those under the age of 18 in England.
I think it should be banned to those under the age of 2. But no, it is a stupid thing. That's why I said what I said. If
you believe in a god, it doesn't necessarily mean that science doesn't exist. And that's the problem I have with atheists. Because I am an atheist. I am one. But it's like you guys just say, oh, you're a theist. You believe in a god and fucking creationism. But wait a minute.
God says he can't use the mic, so
I know I saw that, but
the ones I do have problems with are the ones who try and force their religion down my throat.
No, fair enough.
That's the same problem I have with a lot of atheists.
But the thing, the same thing you have with atheists. Elaborate on that. Actually, I'll back off here and let you elaborate.
People who try and force their opinions down other, their beliefs or lack thereof down other people's throats. It's wrong. People should make up their own minds.
Mole? I love you, Mole.
People should be allowed to take stock of the world around them, history, society, biology, whatever, and make their own mind up. That's one thing about science that always interests me is most scientists tend to be atheists, but science isn't out there to prove or disprove the existence of any supreme being. Science is just in how the universe works.
Yeah, it's supposed to test hypothesis.
Yep.
And you know what I like about that statement is I get a lot of heat because I am I wouldn't necessarily say full on atheist, agnostic at this point.
So you're a theist.
But I allow my children to go to church, and they love church and they like to go. And I went to mass as a kid, and I enjoyed it. It was fine. I went to mass, fucking sang the hymns, whatever. It helped me for choir when I was in high school. But the thing is,
aw, you're a choir boy.
I was, yeah.
I mean, he's a policeman in New York in the 70s.
Tell me, did you ever pray in front of the priest?
No, fuck off.
There's one thing about Catholics that amuses me. According to the Christian side of the Bible, graven images are a no-no. Yet, when Catholics pray, they'll pray to the Virgin Mary, then they'll pray to the saints, And each of these saints and the Virgin Mary have their own statues in the church, and Catholics will generally pray in front of these statues. Isn't that
That's why I like.
patronage?
No, that's why I like Catholicism, because they mix the pagan and the occult in with the Christianity, and that's why I actually like Catholicism a little bit. But the thing is, though, no, I allow my kids to go to church, and the reason I do is because they have the right to choose for themselves. And if you're going to choose for yourself, then you have to study science and history, which they will do in school, and you have to study religion. You have to know what they're talking about if you're going to do an educated guess or even, an analysis on it. And really, if we're wrong and if there is a God, then we're all going to hell. No. Maybe we should think about this shit.
I disagree.
Okay.
I disagree, Mad. If there is a God and this God is compassionate and loving and all-knowing, he would know that you were an atheist for what you considered the right reasons. You tried to do what you thought was right in the world, and therefore, for those reasons, you would not go to hell.
See, I'm going to interject here because I'm a homeschooler and obviously have 2 children, but I don't teach them about religion because I figure once they're old enough to actually understand the different types, because there are so many.
And that's just Christianity.
Yes. In and of itself, they will learn for themselves, and should they want to choose a religion, they can. I will not tell them they cannot choose a religion.
What happens if they decide when they're old enough to choose diabolism?
Then they can freaking worship the Satan, whatever the hell he is. If he is.
Well, no, and Shardy, in all due respect, that's not necessarily my point. My point is, I was raised around religion, but not forced upon me, which I don't force it upon my kids. They know I'm an atheist. They hear what I watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They get both sides of the issue, but they still like to go because it's fun. They get to hang out with friends. And, maybe they'll learn some morals. And that's not a bad thing.
And I understand that. I was baptized when I was younger. I did go to church as well, and I went to several different kinds of churches when I was older to try to pick a church that I thought was right for me.
I was baptized as well. I've still got the burn scars.
But I just don't think that religion is right for me, hence the reason I'm an atheist, because I don't believe that there is a God
That's
in the world.
Very different statement to I believe there is no God.
Well, the reason I say I don't believe that there is a God is I say if you can prove empirically with
it's a very
100% stated.
Yeah, but can you prove,
data.
no, wait a minute though. Can you prove empirically about gravity?
Yes.
Because there's times where gravity messes up. No.
Yes, you can.
There's times where gravity will fuck up.
Maud, lift your beer bottle. Maud, lift your beer bottle, hold it out, and let go.
Actually, no, you don't need that.
No, it's over half full. I won't do that.
The mere fact your beer bottle is not flying apart in subatomic particles right now proves gravity.
Okay, but it doesn't prove what gravity is.
It does prove
that
what
could be God.
No.
It proves gravity is a force. But it doesn't prove what gravity is.
It proves what gravity is. It doesn't prove how gravity is.
Ask the right questions and you'll get the right answers.
Or more questions.
Okay. Oh, I'm going back to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
The answer is 42.
God damn it, Sharardi. No, we actually have something good for the chat here. Eldritch God. Nope, he hates people of the wrong religion. And the right one is the one where you have to pray while holding poisonous snakes. He thinks this is hysterical. So, old school Southern Pentecostal. Yeah, dude. Okay, my ex-girlfriend was a Pentecostal here in Oregon. They didn't do the snake thing, but they did the whole exorcism and pass out thing.
There's more than one religion that does that.
Fair enough. But Pentecostal is the most well known. And they did the whole pass out thing. And that freaked me the fuck out. I never went back again. But if they would have pulled out some poisonous snakes and shit, I would have fucking really wigged out. Might have hit somebody. Like, really? You're rubbing this fucking rattlesnake in my face? Go fuck yourself. Like, no way. What do you think about these people that actually believe that God will protect them from poisonous snakes? God will protect you from whatever cancer you may have. You don't have to do a damn thing. God has your back.
Gandhi had something like this happen, and it was one of his wives, and whenever she was ill, he said, "No, we only go by what our religion tells us." Proceeds to basically die, but then Gandhi gets like an illness in the same likeness type of thing, and he goes, "Now wait a minute, you need to keep me alive." Like
it's supposed to be a right little so-and-so.
What was that?
He was supposed to be a right little shit, Gandhi, on the quiet.
Yeah.
But you find that in history. People who make history, they've got really powerful good points about them, but they also have tremendous character flaws as well.
Oh, yeah.
So Gandhi was a hypocrite?
In a lot of ways, yeah.
Yeah. And also he was a pedo.
And a fucking racist. You want to add some more? Yeah, you want to add some more to Gandhi? I can. Gandhi would take an enema twice a day. He would also sleep in the bed with underage girls to prove his strength to be celibate. That's a little odd. What?
Yeah, he was charging for him sleeping in bed. That's why he said it was celibate.
Oh.
I see what you did there.
But you know what I mean, right? Like this sick little fucker. But no, we're supposed to be like Gandhi was great. No, he wasn't.
He was in certain aspects. In other aspects, he was a shit.
Well, how do you weigh history then?
Well,
is Genghis Khan a shit, or is Genghis Khan a goddamn murderer? Where do you land? I'll tell you where I do. Genghis Khan was a piece of shit. That's where I land.
Genghis Khan wasn't.
Well, that depends on how you measure shit versus a murderer.
Look what Genghis Khan did for his people. He turned them from a nothing tribe in the in East Asia to a major history shaping force across the known world.
Yeah, but
most people can trace their ancestry back to him.
Fair enough, but you know what he didn't do? You know what he didn't do? Create a fucking branch that would continue on down through history. Well, they faded away and they were vanished. Sorry,
I
you're
wouldn't
gone.
say completely. He did kind of. He didn't vanish. More like he pretty much repopulated so much that his gene pool is spread out amongst quite a bit.
Plus he established a dynasty of emperors in China as well. So, yeah. But to the Mongols, even to this day, he's like one of the most important figures in history. And really speaking to the Western world, he is as well, because his actions shaped what is now the Western world.
Yeah.
Well, no, I want to challenge that. And Jensen Quinn says, it sounds like Mad got his beer. Yeah, I did. Thank you, Jensen.
Quinn, you get your ass in here.
Yeah, Mad, you are starting to sound like it's butternut.
Oh, whatever. I'll slur if I want to. It's my party. Fuck
no,
you.
you're not slurring. You're talking in cursive.
I like that.
Fair
Bash.
enough.
Yeah, that was good.
No, but Genghis Khan, once he died, his whole empire fell apart. That was what I was talking about.
I think that's because he had a greater vision than the people he led, which is invariably the case. The same thing happened with Alexander the Great.
Yeah.
I mean, he united Greece. He carved out an empire, and as soon as he died, Greece fell apart. His empire fell apart.
Well, he also would have died anyway had he not been poisoned, because he had cystic fibrosis.
Oh, Alexander the Great.
Yeah.
I heard that he had what was it? Epilepsy.
Yeah. He had my disease? Mm-hmm. Yay!
So did Julius Caesar.
Well, that was obvious.
The little Roman.
Everybody.
Hi, my love.
How's you? How's everyone, in fact?
I'm pretty sure I tore a stitch.
Well, I discovered that we are...
parameters. Thank you very much.
I discovered that we are incoherent.
No, we're not. We're in Google Hangouts.
I love you, Batman.
I am very coherent. I'm drinking some good Blue Boar and trying to stop being Eeyore and being upset about my stupid computer.
Totally understand, mate. Totally understand.
Man,
no,
you'll be not sad anymore.
I'll get over it. I'll be all better tomorrow. Nothing a beer fucking 20 can't handle.
I would not like to be inside your head when the hangover hits.
I don't get hangovers. That don't happen.
I think I've only had one hangover, and it lasted for 2 days. And that's only because I didn't eat before I decided to drink.
Well, I did get one hangover out also. That was tequila, which I will never drink again. That was not bad. I don't drink that.
It's not so much the eating before you drink. It's the making sure that you rehydrate yourself before you go to sleep.
Oh no, I normally jump in the shower after I drink, but that one time was a big mistake. I had no food in my system. There was nothing in me, so after the first drink, I was down for the count and complete and total blackout. Apparently, I kept drinking.
Nice.
Good for you. Yeah. Way to go.
Was when my father gives a bit of advice, and after I'd come home after a night on the drink, turn on the tap, pour myself a pint of water, and drink that down before going to bed.
It's all about rehydration.
Yeah. And a can of Coke in the morning after as well really helps.
Well, no, actually, it's not really on the hangover topic, but I did. I do have some Streamlabs merch, and I did buy 2 of them to see how they are.
Oh yeah. Know. How were they?
They're in the mail right now. I bought the coffee cup with the the Mad Libertarian avatar on it, and I also bought the T-shirt with that on it. So I should I do an unboxing of it and show it off, or what do you guys think I should do?
Yes, I think you should.
And make sure that everybody's there so we can make fun of you.
Yep.
That too, but seriously, you should actually do an unboxing. That way people can actually see the... And I use the term quality because I've not seen it yet, because I don't actually know if it's quality or if it's trash. You know,
exactly. That's no, and I don't want to rip my followers off. That's why I bought a couple of them myself already, and I'm gonna see how they are. And I might fucking sport this shirt if it's a good shirt. I bought an XL just, I don't know how their sizes are. Well, I'm usually just a large, but
I would say to sign it and then give that one away. Like that was the first unboxed merchandise.
That's actually quite a good thing. Yeah.
Do some sort of competition or something and give it away. That's actually a really good idea, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. What I want to know is why is Shirati being replaced by a cap?
What the hell did I just come back to?
I said, why have you been replaced by nothing more than a cap?
Oh no, I like that hat.
Oh, actually, I like it, but yeah.
Oh, you guys, I got a custom hat. Okay, so I found a site that sold me the stars and bars for $3 plus like $2.50 shipping. So like $5.50. I got the stars and bars. My old one got ripped up in a windstorm. I gave it to my daughter so she could sew it up and have it. And she loves it. She isn't gonna give it back. So I bought a new one. And then I got a custom cap. All right. So it has the Confederate flag on the front. And in the back it has Sic Semper Tyrannis. So,
nice.
Death thus to tyrants. And this cap only costed me $11, and it's fitted with my custom shit on it.
Oh.
Like, this site is cool. Yeah, if this stuff comes back really cool. Yeah, if this shit comes back really cool, then I might just show it off, and they're not paying me, but I might hook them up with a promo, because that is pretty damn cheap.
Yeah.
And it's custom and fitted. If it comes fucking perfect, I'm going to be happy. That's going to be a sick fucking baseball cap.
To be honest, mate, I'm surprised you don't have the stars and bars in the background of your libertarian icon. I really am.
Well,
I've done that.
Well, you know what I'm thinking? Cool. I'm thinking I should get a webcam, but then I got all the kids. I don't want them on camera. So it'd be like these late night streams where I would use it. Yeah. So I don't know. Because I have gone on camera twice on my phone. If you missed it, well, go check the old footage. You might find it. You might not. I have shown my face.
Your face.
Yeah, that's why I don't go on cam anymore. Because my kids are around and I don't want them to be doxxed.
No, you don't. Because there are some really seriously unscrupulous people out there.
You're one of them.
I would never do anything to your children.
I know, except for argue with them.
That's
about
different.
Which one of them is weird.
That's different because your kids are stars.
My kids are definitely weird.
Oh yeah, but a good kind of weird.
Yeah, they can school memes, and that's not hard, but when a 5-year-old, or rather a 6-year-old, she just turned 6, and a 9-year-old can school a 30-year-old, it's funny as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Both cabbage, aren't you?
My 9-year-old got into an argument with Cabbage, which was funny as hell.
Oh, God.
Oh, Cabbage probably cussed. God damn.
No,
Yeah.
he didn't. He called her Squeaky.
Yeah,
and then laughed at her.
Cabbage tries to use that kind of, calling somebody a name and then laughing at them to distract from the argument. I know this because I sometimes do that myself.
No, Cabbage won't cuss in front of the kids.
No, I didn't think he would.
Fair enough. Cabbage is a good guy. I've known him for over a year now.
That's going a bit far, that mind.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I've known him for over a year. I can say Cabbage is a good guy.
Yeah, I love Cabby. He's a very good guy. I think the only one on your
Cabbage
server
didn't do
that
nothing.
or that my kids have not gotten to a confrontation with, besides Vash, is Voice.
Or me. I don't mess with your kids.
That'd be funny as hell because you'd probably put them in their place.
I don't
I
mess
got
with
enough
your
kids
kids.
of my own, damn it.
Why the fuck would I mess with your kids? I got my kids. Don't you know he's basically the Brady Bunch?
Oh, dude. No, my 2-year-old daughter gets her princess bed tomorrow. So guess what Dad gets to do? Set up the goddamn princess bed. Like,
Marsha.
Yo, you know what sucks? Is it's really cool looking. It's gonna have curtains around it and shit. You know how quick they're gonna rip those down? It'll be the same day. Like that.
I'm swinging, Daddy. I'm swinging. Crunch.
Yeah.
Daddy, I fell. I
Oh,
broke my
God.
butt. You already had a crack in it.
Oh, dear.
Oh. Girls are evil, I'll tell you.
Girls
Hey,
are
Mims.
girls
Get in
are
here.
to be manipulative from a very early age.
Oh, yes. Yes, we can. As I have always said, women are conniving, vindictive, manipulative cunts who use their bodies to get what they want.
Yeah, my wife tells me every day that I baby my little princess Brianna. Yeah, okay. I said it that way. So she has a point. Yeah, she has a damn point.
Can you remember that 70s show?
Yeah.
Like, you remember the way Red was with Eric and the way he was with his daughter? That's real life. I've known quite a few families with a son and a daughter, and that's exactly how it goes.
Oh, yeah. Since I started getting hurt, my husband is my own personal slave.
Enjoy.
I will, because as soon as I
Wait,
get healed...
Isn't he on my Discord? I'm hitting him up and telling him. I'm telling him you said that. Like,
oh, he knows it because I've called him my own personal slave.
I mean, humans have an inbuilt instinct to protect children, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, women have a neotenous aspect to their physical appearance, particularly their faces, which triggers that instinct in men.
Yeah.
My oldest looks just like I did when I was her age. My youngest looks nothing like either me or her father.
There you go.
Yeah.
Father. Sorry.
And that's why you'll find a man is more likely to protect a woman from danger than the reverse.
Well,
More
unless it's her son.
What?
Even then, to a certain extent, and depends on the women.
Whoa, wait a minute, Batman. I doubt that, because women have a hypersensitivity when it comes to their children, and especially kind of their sons. They tend to favor the sons over the daughters. Even
I wanted sons so bad. I ended up with 2 daughters. I'm gonna hate puberty.
That's kind of debatable about the hyperprotectivity.
Is it? Is it debatable?
There are more instances of women killing their children than there are of men killing their children.
That's true.
Well, men don't kill their children; they kill their wives.
Very true.
Women have killed their children to spite their husband or ex-husbands before, and also killed them when they decide to commit suicide.
Which is weird. Why, if you're gonna kill yourself, why would you take them out? Why wouldn't you just, I don't know. That's fucked.
No, it's not right. It's not right at all.
It isn't. But
it's not right to leave your children parentless either. I mean, I'm not saying take your children out if you're going to take yourself out. I'm just saying...
Don't take yourself out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something I've always thought. No matter how bad life gets, no matter what shit is piled upon you, while you're still alive, there's always a way out.
While there's life, there's hope.
Yeah, even if that hope is endure what you've got to until you get through it.
Yep.
No, absolutely. And I have a picture on my wall of a good friend of mine who did commit suicide. And he did it 3 days after my birthday. Last time I saw him, he said he'd be back tomorrow. And then he killed himself that day. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. I mean, I know how the suicide thing goes.
Yeah. I've done a few courses on it as well. One of the things that is always stated, and this, it's proven by people who've actually survived suicide. As soon as they step off the ledge, as soon as the trigger is pulled, when the drugs start to take effect, they wish to God they hadn't done it.
Pulled tight around their neck?
Yeah. All they want is to live. Yeah, they realize their mistake just at the wrong moment.
I know somebody who hung themselves.
Yeah, my best friend used an SKS to the head.
So one of my friends decided to jump off the Tyne Bridge.
Well, what does that say to someone that tries that's a repeat attempt?
I would say there's something wrong more than just like environmental stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you want to talk about a repeat attempt, and sorry, Sharardi, but I think they're actually asking for help, and they're screaming for it profusely, and that's what they want. Because, like my friend, no, dude, he was one of my best friends, man, and it was my birthday, and he had never came back before and said goodbye. And this time he came back and said goodbye. I'm like, goodbye, brother. I'm going to see you tomorrow, right? He's like, yeah. And then 2 days later, I found out he was dead. They don't tell you.
Can we change the subject, please? Because I actually have.
Fair enough. But they go and do that, and that happens. But if you repeat and go, I'm going to go kill myself. I'm going to kill myself. Hey, I'm going to fucking hang myself with the Ethernet wire. And you say it a million times. Then you're not really going to do it. There's two different things there. One is screaming for
I actually put the guy in jail once because he had a warrant out for his arrest. And he was going to do it. He told me he was going to hate me for the rest of his life. And he did. Quite literally, he did. He didn't speak to me, and then he left a note saying that he forgave me.
Are you all right?
No, I'm really not, which is why I wanted to change the subject.
Okay, we're done. With that subject. Vash, you got something happier?
Well, let's see here. I am currently working on my first edited project.
What's it about?
Oh, you have to ask? I think it's pretty easy.
Patrick Little.
Oh no. It was how I was reacted to, plus screenshots of my conversation afterwards. And I'm wanting my audience to comment and see if it was actually backpedaling.
Shirati, take a deep breath and think of Daleks, because I know they make you laugh.
Ouch, it hurts to laugh. I love you, Batman.
At least you're laughing. Good. One of the things which is going through my mind, I've got this image going through my mind, which is pleasing me no end. You know Theresa May's in South Africa?
Oh, God.
I've just got this image of these Zulus dancing on this big black cauldron on this roaring fire. And Theresa May's head sticking out, with like a carrot stuck on her head.
Oh, come on, man. That's not fair. You trying to poison them?
Actually, yes.
Maybe then they'll stop killing the farmers.
Well,
I know it's not the Zulus, but they're getting picked on just as much as the farmers, but still.
Yeah, which I find rather silly, picking on Zulus. That's like walking up to a lion, a male lion, whapping it in the happy sacks, and then standing back with a shit-eating grin on your face.
Oh God, yeah. That's an ass kicking right there.
I mean, the Zulus, they would rather talk to an Englishman than talk to other black South Africans, and especially to any white South Africans. They would rather talk to an Englishman.
Contrary to popular belief, we're not actually the enemy. That's the thing.
Yeah, like India, they keep going, oh, he came and invaded my country. Yeah, it wasn't a country we entered there. It was a load of warring little city-states and baronies and shit.
Yep.
Well, never mind. I don't care.
And we didn't destroy the culture. We didn't destroy the civilization. All we did was actually we unified it.
Yep. One of the things people forget, they like to go on about the whole colonization and all that sort of thing. We actually benefited more of the world than we damaged. Don't get me wrong. We did damage it. I'm not trying to say that we're heroes. No. We've done some nasty, nasty things. But in comparison to what we actually brought to the world...
In comparison to Hollywood...
Oh, don't, yeah.
Yeah, there's the thing. The difference nowadays, and then the British Empire was like a physical empire. We went out and we took over huge swathes of the world. America's doing the same now, but it's not doing it with troops and and land grabs. It's doing it culturally.
Americans are assholes.
Some are, some aren't. The ones I'm talking to right now are not.
No, Americans are assholes, plain and simple. But so are the Brits, and so are...
Because we're white in it.
No, it's just people in general are assholes.
Yep, I agree with that.
I would argue differently. People can be... Yeah, people are sometimes assholes, but by and large, the vast majority of people... They don't want to hurt people. They don't want bad things to happen to other people.
You have more faith in humanity than I do.
I've got 54 years worth of experience with people, and I've seen the worst and the best. Most of what's in between.
I got 32 years of dealing with dumbasses.
I remember once couldn't make it all the way home on the last bus out of Newcastle, so had to jump off the bus halfway and find some bushes, and this old woman putting the milk bottles out to us. What you doing? Well, you can't do that out here. Go on, use me toilet. For all we know, for all she knew, we could have just knocked her aside, robbed her blind, and then been off. But no, she just use me toilet. You need to go to the toilet. I've had similar things happen to me a lot of times in my life.
Nice.
Yeah. I will admit there are some people who are generous. They have some humanity left in them, but for the most part, there are people that are mugged on the street and people walk right by them or pull out their phones and will record everything, but won't go to the police. People have lost their humanity.
I agree with you.
I wouldn't say lost it. I would say it's I'm not the right words at the moment there. It's distracted.
The worst part is you do realise that humanity can still get worse to each other.
Oh, I know.
The easiest way to do that, it's the way that the SJWs do with anybody who's not an SJW, or the Nazis did with the Jews. So, it's
well, look at what Voice said about Antifa yesterday. Say there's a KKK rally, get all Antifa there, and then hit a button. Watch all the confetti fly.
You can't say that J word.
Yeah, but with me, it would be just confetti.
Well, their hair's so damn colorful, it would be colorful confetti.
And with this, aside from the confetti flying, there would be this huge flag saying, "Fooled you." Or smile if you're on candid camera. Well, did you see that video? It was on Twitter about Antifa trying to break up this Blue Lives Matter rally and getting kicked all over the place by the cops.
Oh, God.
Oh, dear. Well,
that would have been funny as hell.
Yeah, it was.
It's well known, and it's not very polite, so I won't repeat it.
So repeat it.
Yeah.
I would start with automatically making them a terrorist organization.
They are a
terrorist organization labeled by the FBI. Domesticated terrorist organization.
Yeah. And do you know the ones you get in the United States are kind of the wimpy ones compared to the founding organization in Europe? Not the UK, Europe.
Doesn't surprise me.
I don't know if they still do, but they practically used to run the streets of Sweden.
Yeah, now it's the Muslims that run the streets of Sweden, let's be honest. I mean, the thing that gets me is the pure hypocrisy of these people. They sit there saying they want to fight against this, they want to fight against that. Then when you give them a target to fight against, for instance, the Muslims, the rape gangs, the etc., 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 they bottle out and then call you a Nazi for suggesting this other target. That's the thing that irritates me with these people.
I think this is the most words that you've said in a long time, Quinn.
Yeah, like Quinn, these are also the people who are trying to trying to normalize, as they call them, pedosexuals.
Yeah. I have a whole set of opinions on those, and I generally boil it down to I have a cure for paedophilia. It's a flamethrower. So that should give you a rough idea.
They'd probably get off on that.
Oh, you're a lot nicer than I am. Have you ever heard of the old punishment for male witches back in the 16th, 17th century?
No.
Isn't it castration?
No, wait a minute. What about the old school fucking rip them apart and put them on each bridge.
Drawn and quartered.
Yeah, drawn and quartered. There we go.
What they used to do with male witches is they put a board on them, covering the lower half of the body.
Oh, yes.
Down. And then slowly, over the course of days, they would add more and more weight to it.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Too slow.
Not
drawn and quartered will work.
Not slow enough. I mean, think about the slow building agony of being slowly crushed to death.
Yeah, but what about being ripped apart by horses and shit?
Too quick.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I would say that, and this is just me, but we take them to stables, we bend them over, and we let a number of stallions go to work and see how they like it.
Oh, God.
They'd probably come back for seconds.
They would.
Holy shit, man. Yeah, I thought you got bombed in Indonesia or wherever. You know, like India. Or...
Your thoughts on the pedosexuals?
Castrate them. Plain and simple.
Start. I'll accept that.
There's also people who advocate for, giving them frontal lobotomies. Remove their ability to feel emotion.
No lobotomies, because then you have to give them Social Security. No, I'm not cool with that.
It depends upon where the lobotomy is conducted. There's certain areas of the brain if they're excised.
Dude, do you know what a lobotomy is? They shove a fucking ice pick in there and swirl it. No.
Yeah.
No lobotomies.
It also depends on where they do it. And that's not the only kind of lobotomy. There are lobotomies where you can cut out the emotional centers of the brain. The person's still got his cognitive ability and still perform. Yeah, he can still perform complicated tasks. Like,
so just turn him into Jensen.
Batman. Batman, you're only in favor of this because you want to do it to the Joker. I get it. It's okay.
No,
but
I mean, do it to the Joker. I've got for the Joker. I mean, as soon as he gets his ventriloquism worked out, we're going on the road.
Nice. Yeah, but who's shoving whose hand up whose arse? That's the question.
God.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that. We're bringing Robin with us.
I don't know. Batman is a little ventriloquist dummy.
No. I'm the straight man.
Yeah.
Instead, we're bringing Robin on the road with us.
Oh, no. What about Harley Quinn and Catwoman, too?
You've got to have the beautiful assistants.
Well, are you bringing Poison Ivy?
Oh, yes. I hope so.
No, she gives everybody a rash. We think she's got some kind of STD.
He's going to hang out with Quinn.
You trying to say I've got STDs, you bastard?
Yep.
Oi.
No, I'm just saying she's going to hang out with you because you were like, yeah, she's going on the road. But if you want to take it that way, then go for it, Quinn.
Yeah,
Quinn. No, if you want to give somebody an STD, give it to B.
Yeah, Quinn's got an STD. It's called severe Cockneyism.
Wait. Cockneys. We're good peoples. Geezer.
Hey.
I'm going to stop that now. I do not like that.
Yeah.
And you know I'm going to give your sister shit no matter where I am.
Jensen, I reckon you've got an elder brother.
Yes.
And you work,
actually, he does.
You work in retail with him. Yeah. Selling stuff out of your yellow hair like Robin Van.
He does have an elder brother, but he doesn't claim him.
Oh, no. Jensen knows what I mean. Oh, it's an English in-joke, isn't it?
Yes, I understand exactly what you're saying. I'm not one of the trotters, and what you're trying to suggest, I'm an hobbit or a dumb fuck long twat.
Well, I didn't say you were an uncle, did I?
Oh.
Oh no, man.
Hey, if you guys ever get the chance, an old BBC sitcom called Only Fools and Horses, it's highly recommended.
Yes,
especially one of the later episodes where they're filled into going to this wig in
my favorite episode is when they paint the entire China.
You disappeared.
You cut out halfway, mate. No, okay. Funny enough, my favourite episode of that involves our dear Batman when the two of them were dressed up. That one was amazing.
They're running through the alleyway.
Yes. That was
been a while since I've seen that show.
Same.
Oh, you can find that clip on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
All right, Batman. This is late night madness. How did your parents die, really? What's the real story, Batman?
Alfred killed him.
No, Alfred didn't kill them.
I sent you the comic that showed that Alfred killed them.
Wrong universe. That's the wrong universe. They got killed by a mugger. Because they weren't quick enough to hand over the readies.
Have you guys actually watched the Gotham series, just out of interest?
Oh, I hate that series.
Yeah, I like it. I like that series.
Good.
Oh, it's terrible.
Terrible. There was some very good character actors in it, though.
Yeah.
Very good. I mean, I like the kid who was playing Bruce Wayne.
Yes.
I like the guy who played the Riddler.
Oh,
he was brilliant. And the guy who played Jerome. He was far more the Joker than Heath Ledger could ever hope to be.
Well, I disagree on how they tried to make him remove his face early on.
Well, he wasn't actually the Joker. It was his twin brother.
Yeah. Which is
he has an identical twin.
I did not know anything about no twin brother. I'll tell you that.
Well, according to the new DC 52 or 32 or whatever the fuck it is now, there's not one Joker. There's three.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It's silly, but it does explain stuff.
Which is why Batman can never actually catch the Joker or kill him.
That's something which has always got me about people's criticism of Batman. Why doesn't he kill his enemies and he wouldn't have any more trouble with them? But they never say that about other superheroes.
Well, the thing about Batman, and he does cover this, not only in the Arkham games, but also in the comics, he realizes that if he were to kill the Joker, that's something... He fears that something that's more evil than the Joker and more sinister would take his place. So he's sitting there going like, well, it's the lesser of two evils. What he's heavily implying on, however, is Harleen Quinzel. If Harley did not have the Joker, then she would go fucking ape shit on Batman.
There's also in a few of the comics and even one of the fan films, he stated that there's certain lines he won't cross, and if he crossed them, he would be far worse than any of the villains he has ever faced.
Because he would never. Batman used to kill people.
He still does if there's no other way out.
Batman used to kill his enemies with guns.
Oh, that was like how many universes ago?
That was like...
that was the same universe.
That was the first 4 editions. And then they changed it.
Yeah, because they can't have a villain kill... Or the enemy... Blah, 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 blah. They can't have Batman killing the enemies.
Well, it's because
he's got to be the good guy.
Well, no, you want to talk about comic books, Batman. Did you see the Center for Disease Control zombie comic books, motherfucker? No. I showed him live on air today. Well, yesterday
now.
It's 5 a.m. Holy shit.
Yeah, but did you see...
Anyway.
Dave, you're on about stuff like that. Did you see the Archie comics, like Afterlife with Archie, where it's a zombie holocaust?
Oh, Jesus Christ! Did you see the fucking Archie TV show that they've got on Netflix?
Oh, you're on about Riverdale?
Yes.
Yeah, somebody
they
told
ruined
me
Archie.
Somebody told me that was brilliant, so I couldn't get through halfway through the first episode.
You ruined Archie.
Yeah. They ruined Josie and the Pussycats.
Now
they're all black and SJW.
I was so pissed off. I watched 2 episodes, I think, 2 or 3 maybe.
Yep.
And I'm like, no.
I have hopes for the Sabrina reboot because it looks like it's following the Archie horror stories. The chilling adventures of Sabrina.
Were you the one who sent me the Sabrina Talks to Salem thing?
Yes.
Where she's like...
Well, the reunion.
Yeah. Magic! Jesus Christ.
After watching that again, I've seen them on the internet after watching him originally on TV, and that Melissa Joan Hart was really underrated, wasn't she?
God, I started watching Sabrina the Teenage Witch again after I seen that. Son of a bitch. This show was so stupid.
Topanga.
Sebastian was best hitting.
No, real quick. Topanga from Boy Meets World was number 1, and then Melissa Joan Hart. So Sabrina was a solid number 2.
I'm not on about attractiveness. I'm on about she was good she was good in the role. She was a good actress.
Sorry, I was all about Sean in that show.
She didn't seem to take herself seriously.
No, Topanga.
Yeah, well, you're straight.
No, Salem Hagen. Hagen, rather.
Okay, yeah. The guy who voice acted for Salem was awesome because to emote for that fucking cat who was terrible. Looking back now,
got better. You notice as the show progressed, the animatronic got better and better looking. Towards the end of the series, it was almost lifelike.
Okay, I will admit that, but to voice for that cat had to be hard to emote for him.
I enjoyed the one where they're having a fight with the white trash relatives, and there's one where they all got turned into white trash, with the beer bellies and the t-shirts, even the cat.
Oh God.
White trash fucking witch cats. All right, that save this shit.
Well, let's see here. What about the old school Gargoyles film?
Mm-hmm.
Or the cartoon?
Oh God, that was. I used to watch that religiously.
Or Freakazoid.
He-Man and She-Ra. Loved them.
Oh, it's too old for them.
Whatever.
No, I was too old.
You're more of the Hanna-Barbera or Barbera, right?
Yes, Scooby-Doo.
C-Lab 2020.
Yes. Oh, Reboot.
What did you? Was that the one there where they were
Yes.
Yeah. Like the one where the kid wanted to be the most powerful one there, so all the rest were put the 8-bit.
No, wait a minute though. You guys want to bitch about the Scooby-Doo fucking so-called reboot? Look at all the Scooby-Doo cartoon movies. They have movies with the fucking Harlem Globetrotters. They have movies with Batman. They had movies with fucking Hulk Hogan. Are you fucking kidding me? You're telling me they overstretched and made a shitty fucking real-life movie?
Talking about
you. I think they did okay.
Talking about Scooby-Doo, have you seen the Scooby-Doo episode of Supernatural?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
It's
My
hilarious.
wife. Yeah,
You
my
need to
wife
watch it.
loves that show. Yes,
You
I've
need to
seen
watch
it.
that episode. It's
Yes.
brilliant.
There was a Scooby-Doo
Yep.
episode of Supernatural.
Yep.
Yes, there is, and it is awesome. It really is so.
Why am I not surprised?
The thing is, they're true to. It was true to all the characters involved.
Yeah.
Oh.
All I can say.
I'm really not surprised.
That up, what's her face? That was funny as hell with him trying to put that up all the bloody time.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Oh, what about that one, the Johnny Bravo one, Bravo Doobie Doo?
Jesus Christ.
My glasses, I can't be seen without my glasses. I can't see without my glasses. My glasses, I can't be seen without my glasses.
Yeah.
God,
The Johnny
God,
Bravo crossover.
Yeah.
I hated him.
Don't worry, I don't bite. Does she?
Oh, one of the things that I found weird was how they could go to Africa, but there wouldn't be one black dude there. Ever since I was little, I always thought that was kind of fucked.
Well, that's because black people in Africa, it's all down to Tariq Nasheed. They shipped them in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, if the villains can transform themselves into monsters with just a mask, the blacks can transform themselves into whites with a mask, I bet.
Yeah, but let's face it, in the
Oh.
Scooby-Doo universe, you take the mask off any black person, it's probably Old Man Withers.
Oh, God.
Old Man Withers.
And they would have gotten away with it, weren't for you damn kids.
Meddling kids.
Dog. Yeah, you meddling kids, you damn dog too.
I was thinking more of a,
Jesus
I was
Christ,
thinking more
Batman.
of a, I was thinking more of a Bill Cosby. You know, you want to buy some fucking pudding? You want to buy some pudding?
Get some of them there pudding pops. Man, he gave a whole new meaning to the word fucking pudding pops now that he's gotten arrested.
God damn it.
How
Horrible.
not know there was something wrong with that guy? I mean,
And pudding
really.
pops and Old Man Withers and Africans. Jesus Christ.
No,
This
but
is madness.
But no, I would like to take a second to say I do have a Patreon. Check it out if you would like to support the channel. I also have a Streamlabs. And on Streamlabs, I have a merch store. I did buy a couple of the products myself, and I will be unboxing them to see if they are good products. I bought the coffee cup with my avatar on it, and I also bought a T-shirt with it on it.
Well,
So
the
I will check out both, and I will put them live and see if they're good products or not.
You know the Scooby-Doo live
And
action
we
movie?
will all be there to make fun of him.
Yes,
The
we will.
joke is he's gotten his coffee mug from Poland, and the handle is on the inside.
Go fuck yourself, Ash.
Bash, that was a rotten thing to say. He got his coffee from Poland, like you said, but it's made of wire mesh.
I'm more Irish than Polish. Just saying.
Yeah, if you ask the English, that's just the same.
I was wondering how many people would get that joke.
Mad, you're such a liar.
No, my surname is Irish.
You're a poet.
I'm not saying live on air, but my surname is Irish.
Proves
You want me to prove it? You want me to prove it to you? I will in Discord, but
that
Yeah,
proves
my maiden name
nothing.
is
His
Irish.
full name
called
is
Fergus.
O'Connor O'Carroll
American.
O'Ryan O'Sullivan, who is
No, it's-
also Italian.
It's Fergus McMad Dodge.
you know what? Fuck you guys. You want to know my name? Donate to my PayPal tip jar.
I know what your name
It'll
is.
tell you my name.
No,
I know
It'll
what
tell
no.
you my full name.
Madge, I know what your name is. It's Michael Fitzpatrick, which proves a lot of what a lot of people
Oh,
think about you.
No, actually, Michael is my son's middle name, but my name has nothing to do with Michael.
It proves nothing, though, if you've got an Irish surname. One of my dad's friends, when he was in the army, and he was liaising with, he was on liaison with the RAF, so we were in RAF Bruggen, which also had an American site at the base. One of his friends was this American guy, right? Black as he is a spade, he was. You know the type, the so dark, you almost look blue, and his surname was Murphy.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
just because you have an Irish surname means nothing unless you actually come from Ireland, really, or unless you can actually trace your genealogy back.
I traced it back to a castle that I'm going to go back and claim.
Which you said was in England, which that's not Ireland.
Well, Northern England is pretty fucking close, you dick.
It's Northern England, close to Ireland. No, it isn't, you wank. I lived there.
Well, there's like, what, 20 miles of ocean? Give me a fucking break.
It's far enough. It's more than 20 miles as well.
Girardi, you still there?
Yes, I am, love.
Check your DMs,
I did.
and there is the
popped
copy
up.
for you.
You
That's
try.
the episode for you.
You try telling an Irishman that they're just the same as an Englishman because of they're that close, or the reverse. You'll get your head kicked in, and then they'll stomp on you.
Not in the internet, they won't. They won't touch me.
Hey, there are some who would look you up.
I can call fucking voice Scottish all day long. He can't do shit about it.
Steve
That's
News,
all
that
good.
Mad Dodge gets bombed by the IRA. You want your knees kicked?
Dude, fuck you. My computer fucking started flashing red and like sounding like a bomb earlier. I thought voice fucking sent me the package. I
think
was
you mean
worried.
yesterday.
Today, I haven't gone to sleep yet. It's still today.
That's because
That's how
you
the
were
rules
drinking,
work. That's how the rules work.
He's
we
right.
have rules.
He's right. It's not tomorrow until you wake up again.
Damn fucking right. No sleep till Brooklyn.
No, it's no sleep till
Well,
Hammersmith.
once you get to Brooklyn, you tell me.
Yeah, that'll be a while.
That's a long ass walk.
I also know where Mad Dodge lives.
We all know that.
Yeah,
Everyone knows where he lives.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
lives 24 hours from Tulsa.
Oh god. Oh dear, oh lord.
Oh
Really?
God, can you remember that advert? 24 toasters still toxed it.
No.
I think it was
Sorry.
an Esso advert.
Then again, he can probably remember the adverts of the Bold Winston cigarette.
No, because that's an American brand.
Yeah, true. Oh, those old tobacco ads. I'm thinking about doing a Lancet lobby on just that.
You know, the funny thing is they banned tobacco advertising to stop people smoking, and it did absolutely nothing to cut the number of smokers. They
Yeah.
might as well not have bothered.
Agreed.
What right have the government to interfere in my life and tell me what I can and cannot put in my body?
Absolutely.
As long
Absolutely.
as I'm not breaking the law, they should just back off.
The government has no right to tell you what you can or cannot use within your own body. The government has no right to subsidize public access fucking alerts or whatever you want to call them.
Tell that to the government.
to discourage you from using said substances. Now, should the government give a subsidy to a fucking tobacco company? No. But also, they shouldn't give a subsidy to a solar company. No subsidies out of taxpayer dollars should ever come out of the government funds.
The government is there for two things. The government is there to run the country on behalf of the people, and also to advise the people with the experts they accrue.
Yeah.
I would say the government is there to secure the borders and to defend the nation. That's as far as the federal government goes. The state has a lot more powers. We're talking about education, roads, everything else.
Weren't we supposed to have a civil war every 20 years?
We?
From time to time, the blood of the patriots and tyrants should, water the tree of liberty. I messed that up, but I don't care. But not every 20 years.
Every 20 minutes.
I do believe one of the forefathers said that.
Was that the thick one?
No, it was Jefferson. Jefferson was kind of a radical. He was more like I am. Like, fuck everybody.
Oh God! If he was like that, I think he would have been. He would have been living in Berkeley, dressing all in black and carrying a bike look. No, if he was alive now, wouldn't he?
Wait a minute. Are you saying that I should move to fucking Berkeley?
No, I'm saying Jefferson would have been if he was alive now.
And he acted like me.
I see.
Yeah.
So go on, do some acting then.
Do some acting. I'll do some drinking.
Yeah. Drinking sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm drinking Henry Weinhardt's Blue Boar. Good shit.
Yeah, you already said that, honey.
I don't care. I'll say it again, and I'm not sponsored. But it's good shit.
Yeah.
Dead air.
So,
yeah.
what do you guys think about like the whole X-Force thing? Since they couldn't get X-Men, they're deciding to have Deadpool have his X-Force.
Oh dear.
So long as it's well written and it isn't like heavily handed with SJ.
It's made by Disney.
They have Ryan Reynolds backing it, so no, it's an independent type of deal. It's not by Disney or anything else.
Well,
they're doing that to avoid it.
Let's face it, Ryan Reynolds is the reason why we got the Deadpool we did in movies.
Yep.
Yeah, the decent one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Ryan Reynolds is now owned by Disney, or rather, Deadpool is.
Yeah, but Ryan Reynolds' voice, because of his success, Ryan Reynolds' voice carries a lot of weight.
Yep, and he's backing it. And if I'm correct, Deadpool was bought by Disney. I didn't see that.
Yeah, Fox was bought by Disney, and he wasn't allowed to do a lot of the stuff that he wanted to do in his second one, so he didn't want to make a third Deadpool, which is part of the reason X-Force is being made, not a third Deadpool.
Yeah, but Deadpool's going to be in it. They've already guaranteed that.
Yeah, as long as he breaks the fourth wall reasonably well.
Yeah, I mean, and he did very, very well in the first movie. And
if I was in charge of the Deadpool, you know what I would do for publicity reasons? I would employ an actor in each major city where it's opening up, and the first time it opens up, I'd have somebody in the audience, just one person, dressed exactly like Deadpool.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That's actually a good idea. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, especially with the fourth wall break, and it would attract a hell of a lot of attention to the movie.
Yeah.
According to Outlaw Bear Dog, Disney bought Fox.
That's what I just said.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, but yeah, like I was saying, because of that type of stuff happening, and I've been seeing, a slow rise of people like that, and I personally say that it's great because like the two big companies like Marvel and DC, are being ran and controlled by these propaganda shilling fucks, and now it's all of a sudden like, you know, these indie comics are actually starting to get more publicity.
Yeah, and when they get enough publicity, they'll get infected.
Well, yeah, but right now we're seeing a resurgence, so I mean, that's nice. I personally would love to see a film based on the Darkness comic series.
Never seen those.
No. Oh, it's pretty good.
Cool.
You should look into more obscure comics.
Yeah, it's about a hitman that on his 21st birthday, this demonic essence tries to possess him, and it passes down in his family ever since like the World Wars, and his girlfriend gets killed by his adopted uncle, and then he goes on revenge for that. And that's like the video game though, but it basically kind of covers the same story basically. And then he basically learns how to control it, and yeah, he kind of creates. He's kind of like Spawn, only not edgelordian.
Spawn wasn't bad. I'll give it that. It wasn't bad. But
it was over Christianized, I think.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. It was a bit too religious for my comfort, but you know what? It was entertaining. It was a bit of a chuckle. I loved the clown.
Well,
oh yeah.
I hate to be the bad guy, but it is 5:30 my time. I think I need to pass out. But the thing is, Jensen, you gonna be around tomorrow? I'm thinking about doing a stream. A little bit about Project Blue Book. I think you might be interested in that.
As ever, mate. As long as my internet's working, I'll do my best to be there. That's the absolute best I can really say.
Who are you with internet-wise?
Virgin fucking Media.
Ah, yeah.
Does that tell you everything?
Skynet.
Yep. Peer through the nose media.
Yep, that's the one. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad service, except when it decides it just doesn't feel like working for an absolute fucking week at a time. Then it just drives me crazy.
Worst I get is the internet blackout, which will last anywhere up to an hour.
Yeah.
Or I can cope with. Try a week. That is just really fucking annoying.
And here I am getting pissed off at my ISP for throttling my internet. Sorry about that, Madlib.
Oh no, I was going to agree with him saying try a week. Yeah, try a week. Especially when you pay, you take loans out for school, and it's online, and you can't fucking post anything for a week.
You have my
it's bullshit. But no, it is 5:33 a.m. on the West Coast. I think we're gonna call it a night. But the thing is, I do want to do a stream tomorrow, and I went ahead and got pretty much caught up in everything other than one assignment for my class here in the final week. So I think tomorrow I want to do a live stream. I'll be hitting you guys up on Discord. Any last thoughts before we wrap up this late night madness number 5?
You know what the least popular song in California is right now?
Burn, Baby Burn.
Well, that's one of them. But I was thinking Billy Joel. We didn't start the fire.
Yeah, that's another good one.
Hey, you know there's a fire 4.5 miles from my house, you dickweeds. But anyway.
You didn't start it though, did you?
No, I didn't start it. Damn right I didn't start it.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that I'm gonna send this stream to Vincent and probably Clyde.
I'm perfectly fine with that because Clyde was the one who muted me so many times, and I just thought that was bullshit.
Hold on, Clyde.
Oh yeah,
you mean that
completely right.
Clyde? You mean that orangutan that used to with Clint Eastwood still alive?
No, I'm talking about the Canadian who fucking muted Vash so many times because he said the word Jew.
Wait a minute though. A Canadian being upset about language? Come on, like that's never happened before.
Well, I mean, okay, so Sharadi, I'm guessing that you were watching the stream or that you watched it.
I was asleep. I haven't watched it yet, but I will, honey.
Okay, because yeah, it's a whole bunch of bullshit. Like they didn't even let me fucking finish the story. They didn't even let me fucking try and relay the story. As soon as I said Jew, they just tried to shut me down.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Just because of one word.
Oh yeah, and don't worry if they edit it out, I've already got like that whole 6 minutes, and I'm already planning on making a. I'm thinking about making a. I'm not gonna say I plan on it, but I am thinking heavily about making a video of that and then cutting that part out, and then putting in the Patrick Little interview and how he stated that I named the Jew. And then I'm going to also ask, how is that not a coherent story?
Well, Vash, I'll tell you this right now, here, live on air. You have my permission to use anything from my streams that you feel you need to. If you attack me, I'll deal with that with you personally. And
well, yeah, I mean, like that's the whole reason why I'm like, should I make a video? No. Like I'm kind of debating myself whether or not I should, and it's like, do I really want my first edited video to be that?
Hey, Jensen, you know what a Hebrew really is?
Yeah, a male cup of tea.
That's a meal tea bag.
Yep.
Make the video.
Like I said, I gave it thought, but I might not. Still giving it thought.
There you go. Anything else, guys, before I wrap this up? Like I said, it's going on 6 a.m. now. And these kids are going to be up in 3 hours. I might have 2 beers in storage, but that's not going to help too much.
Lay off the beers, man.
Lay off the beers? I've been sober for fucking 4 days. Fuck you.
Dude, you need sleep, especially if your kids are getting up in 3 hours.
Sleep. No sleep till Brooklyn. Anyway, we're wrapping it up. Any last thoughts, Batman?
Yeah, you're in for a shit day tomorrow.
There you go. Wise words from Batman. Thank you very much. Have a good night. This has been Mad Dodge Productions. Please like and subscribe. I also have a BitChute. I didn't give any links out because, well, sorry, I had a shitty day. I didn't fucking bother to. My bad. Anyway, have a good day. Have a good night, morning, and next year. We're out of here.